What's up, guys? Gold Game here, back with another video. So, if you guys are unaware or you guys haven't seen, the T22 is being sold for gold. This is the first time Wargaming has ever done this, and every other time it's always been in crates like this piece of crap. So, before we get into this video, of course, if you guys have $75, because that is what this is actually worth, $75, 75 pounds, euros, whatever it is, you're going to be getting a very OP tank. You have two options. You have the 25,000 gold, which gives you all the equipment, the camo, and the attachment, along with the 5x5 boosters. You also got just the tank itself with a garage slot. If you have the gold or you're very, very close to this, of course go for the 20,000. But if you're buying $75 worth of gold, I would definitely go for the equipment. You get all the equipment, you get the tank straight out of the box, just really, really good. The other option, of course, is the container, which has a 25% chance, 25% drop chance of getting the tank, or 25% drop chance, and then of course a 75% drop chance to get the 8,500 gold. Of course, this tank is very, very troll. It has very, very good speed, or a decent speed. It's nothing compared to the Object 140 or the T22A, but it's all around. It's a very troll OP tier 10 medium. Let's get on to the replays real quick. Alrighty, first up we are on Castilla. I will go ahead and say I could see it coming within the next updates. Wargaming is going to be nerfing the T22. Almost every game I have been in, playing the T22 to get the replays for today, or just playing any other tank. At tier 10, there's a T22. I've seen a couple Primo guys double platooning the T22. I've seen Union. I've seen Void, Clear. I've seen them doing double platoons in the T22. The tier 10 is now broken. Everyone is going to have this tank. If they don't have it, they're getting it. I guarantee it. And you should too. It's very OP. What I see coming is they're probably going to be nerfing the reload speed. They're going to, instead of giving it a 5.3 second reload, they're probably going to give it a 6 second reload, which is going to drop the DPM. And they're also probably going to nerf the armor profile, or make it easier to ammo rack, because this thing is very easy to ammo rack altogether. The other thing I can see happening is they're just going to remove it from tier 10 tournaments. Because if everyone's going to have this, tier 10 tournaments are going to be very, very, well, hard, I guess you could say. If everyone is spamming the T22 and the IS4 and the IS7, it's gonna stink. The other thing I could possibly see is they're going to just nerf. They're just going to straight up nerf this thing to the ground. It's going to become worst performing tier 10 medium, and people are not going to want to play it, which can be good because that means they might buff. Or the other thing is they're going to buff everything else around it. They're going to buff the T62A, the 140, the WZ, the 50M, the STB. They're going to buff all the tier 10 medium tanks around this, so this thing is the worst performing. There's so many things they're going to do, and I just see there's gonna be a nerf that's gonna come. With everyone spamming this and everyone buying this, they're gonna nerf this thing. That being said, the sale is only available for the next 2 days or so, but we'll see. If you guys are watching this in the future, anytime past this date, you're gonna be like, you've missed out. If you got this tank, you are, well, I wouldn't say lucky because, well, it's gold. But I feel like it should have been like a pop-up offer. It should have been a pop-up offer for a little bit more, probably, you know, $100. That's what this tank is worth. There's people that have paid over $200-300 to get this tank. So they should have kept it crates. They really should have, because now tier 10 is going to be broken. We do get lucky and bounce that shot from the grill on our tracks. You'd be surprised what you can bounce in this thing, and that's not just the thing. I did have some little bit of lag there. That's why I wasn't catching up to speed for some reason, but I do get lucky, and brought down to 1 shot, and then he is taken out by the other T22 on the team. All in all, this was not a special battle, nothing too special. I just got a couple of replays just to get a video out for today. This was a 3rd class. We did 3.1 thousand damage and made 212 credits with 1 kill. Going to go over to the team, we were top of the leaderboard. Alrighty, the last replay is on Cannon, and let's see. If you realize the little Easter egg I put in this video, let me know down in the comments what it is, and you'll be entered in for a little bit of a drawing in the future. That being said, I do have something that will be coming up in 2021. We'll see what's going to happen with that. So first off, we are on the north spawn. Of course, we are going to pull around. This, I will go ahead and give a little bit of disclaimer. This is not a OP replay, but this just show how lucky it is. And I will also not lie and say this is the 2nd win I've had in the T22 today. All of the good players are playing because the Christmas event, so it's very hard, especially when matchmaking has not been on my side. Go ahead and bounce the shot from the FE over there. We've got spots on the E5, the Tortoise, and yeah, we are going to obviously try to see if we get some more shots. I wasn't anticipating getting shot there. The angle I was at, I was more likely going to bounce and deal some damage. Looking for more shots on the VK. Let's see. Again, I'm pulling forward just to see if I get some shots. If you guys are unaware, you can actually shoot through the railroad tracks right there. It's kind of a little bit of something not many people know. Sheridan did do a rush for some reason. We are going to lag and miss that shot and have our driver get hit. Another thing I do want to note, if you are unaware, the T22 has a tendency to be ammo racked a lot. Where the ammo rack, it shares the same hull as the IS-7, or should I go ahead and say the hull of the A-20, which was a prototype back in the 1940s, I believe, when the tank was first developed. The T-22 was actually not it was a concept tank. On paper, it was very, very troll, but when it was shot in the side through testing, the shells kept hitting the ground and dealing damage to the tracks. If you did not catch that being said, if you did not catch the tank versus tank, where I go into the specs of the T22, the 140, and the T62A, I will link that down in the description. Very informational and not very historical. Let me think, what else? You can get those very troll bounces off the rear as well. You can bounce them off the turrets. The sides, the tracks do absorb a lot of damage. You don't take hits, but you do get tracked, so that's something else to note. The crew does have a tendency to be hit a lot. As you can see, my driver was hit within a couple of minutes, and I do get lucky with those bounces right there. The T57 Heavy was coming down. I'm like, okay, time to go. Crew is healed. I do go ahead and get around before he reloads and hit me again. I'm going to come around, bump into that building, and take out the FE. We are going to continue around to go bully that Tortoise now, who is now on my sights. It is just those 3 versus our 4 versus 2. So we've got this in the bag. There's no way we're going to lose this. I'm going to put 1 shot in, use the DPM in this thing, and start to bully this Tortoise. Now, if you guys are unaware, the T20 or the Object 140 T62A had a 5.2 second reload when you got all of the consumables and stuff. This thing has a 5.3 second reload, so the DPM is very close. It is literally just like 100 DPM less, I believe. Unfortunately, we do not get another shot onto the 57, but he was taken out by the Sheridan. All in all, as I said, this was not a very, very special replay. We did lose some credits, negative 10,000, but we did 1.8 thousand damage with the 1 kill, and it was also a 3rd class. I'm going to go over to the team, was middle of the leaderboard. Alrighty guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell to know if I want to upload in the future. If you want to send me replays, please feel free to hit that link down in the description, and they'll take you to my Discord server, where you can post any replays in the respective channel, as well as DM me replays with the Discord information down there. I also got a email down there. You can use the email me replays. All of them work. All of them are foolproof. And yeah, Chances are, if you send me a replay, you will show on the feature on the channel, and yeah. So, as I said at the beginning, if you have the money, if you have the gold, I do recommend getting this. It's going to break tier 10, and it's going to get nerfed, I guarantee it, because Wargaming sold it for gold. Yeah, that about sums this video up, and until next time, we'll see you on the battlefield.